G'day guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Des, and together with my partner Abby and our beast Shadow, we live off grid in our little tin shed on wheels. I have a love for photography and the outdoors, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me as we explore this amazing country. Let's get into this week. We are on our way north. We just spent the last 2 days with some friends, just hanging out in Millawa. We went and explored Glenrowan and did the whole Ned Kelly thing, which was, yeah, pretty cool. I'd been to Glenrowan before, just to the pub. I hadn't actually kind of explored any of the history and that. So yeah, it was just a really nice, relaxing 2 days with some friends who also live on the road. Had a great time. It was good to actually just not do any filming and no photos. Oh, I did a Milky Way time lapse, but you know, that was just easy to set up right outside of the van. It was a cool spot where we stayed, just across the road from a winery actually. Like, I don't know, a couple of 100-meter walk to the cellar door. So yeah, that's dangerous. But yeah, it was good. That was the Brown Brothers winery. So now we just just pulled over for lunch, and just Abby's going to do a little bit of work. But how's this? Like, we found this, it's called Twin Rivers Reserve. How's this river? It's bloody awesome. It's a bit of a shitty day though. It's pretty windy and clouds are coming over now because there's meant to be a big storm coming in. That's kind of one of the reasons why we really were hoping we were going to get out of the region where we were, because it's going to be cold, wet, and yeah, just shitty for like the next week. So we're so stoked to be heading north, where we're going to have sunshine and not have to worry about solar. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, just think we might move on once Abby's done with her work, and we'll start making our way towards White Cliffs. And then I reckon we're going to spend, maybe a week or two just kind of around that area. Probably more like a week. I don't know if we do 2 weeks, but I guess we'll see how we go. And then we're going to kind of decide where we're going to go from there. I mean, it's still going to be north, but whether we go, yeah, kind of northeast or northwest, we've got a lot of ideas floating around. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Kind of also depends on roads too, right? If roads are closed or what way we can go. So yeah, it's good to be back on the move again. As much as yeah, I loved that region. Like, the whole Alpine region is absolutely beautiful. I am so keen to get into the proper outback. I always love it out here. It's just, yeah, get away from the people, get away from town. Done with that for a while. I've got a microphone now, so hopefully the audio from now on should be a million times better. I'm going to have to stand so close to the bloody camera. Stoked as to now finally have all the pieces. Let's see what this week has to offer. We made it to White Cliffs. We're out here in the middle of nowhere now. We'll explore this town. This spot's awesome, all set up. I've just been cruising around getting firewood because we'll definitely have a fire tonight. I'm just going for a little walk now. So there's a dam just here where we're camped. Thought I'd just go suss this out and then cruise up to the cemetery, just up the road, and try and scope out, see if I can get like some cool compositions there. How's this dam? It's got heaps of water in it. Look at it. Mate, go for a bloody dip, eh? And if they had the keys in here, take this thing for a spin. Mate, there is a key in it. A few bloody loose wires and stuff, so I wonder if she even goes. Look at it. She's clearly not. Yeah, she ain't going nowhere. Beautiful. How's these trees, man? Look at the beautiful. I left Shadow back in the van because he's a bit limpy. We had to get him his immunisations, and it like flared up his arthritis. So yeah, just letting him rest because he was playing around with our friend's dog, and we were throwing the stick for him constantly as well. So yeah, he got a bit limpy. So hopefully we rested him up yesterday and the day before. So hopefully, yeah, with a couple of days rest, he should be all good again. And then yeah, I'll bring him out exploring around. He went for a little bit of explore just before, but then started limping, so I put him back in the van as a rope swing. It'd be awesome out here though if this was full of water. It's a mad spot, especially in summer. I mean, you'd be absolutely roasting. So there's the cemetery. I had to just flex it back to the van. I was about to poo myself. That could have been interesting. There's not even any leaves or anything to use out here. So on the way over here, we were camped just outside of Wilcannia just the last couple of nights because Abby was waiting for the chemist to open. And so yeah, because yesterday was a public holiday, so we had to wait till today. Anyway, we went and filled up water. We had to get water and fuel. I don't know if anyone's been to Wilcannia before, but they have like a BP self-serve fuel, and the water's right next to it. So I was like, oh, awesome, I'll just, you know, fill the water up while I'm getting fuel. We only had to put a half tank of fuel in though, so Abby was doing that and I was doing the water, and the fuel finished first. And the water was taking ages, and I had a line of like grey nomads behind me. It ended up being about, I don't know, 6 cars and caravans behind us, and they all got out and they're like having a suss, like what the hell is going on. And yeah, they got real like I don't know, frustrated with just like standing there waiting for the water. I was like, I don't know, like it shouldn't take that long. I've only got 120 litres. It wasn't even empty. I guess the water pressure probably wasn't that great. But one of the blokes I was chatting to was alright. He was just like, yeah, it is what it is. But I don't know, some old bird like came over and was like, there's a line back there. It's like, yeah, okay. What, are you in a rush to go nowhere? So we ended up actually not filling it all the way to full. It must have been pretty close, but the bloke I was chatting to was like, there's water in White Cliffs anyway, man, so probably just fill up there, it'd be easier. So yeah, I just thought it was funny as they all just come and stand there and stare at you. How's like where all these people are living? Just like dug out in the side of the hills. Imagine how hot it gets out here in summer. Woo! Bit like Cooper Pedy, I guess. a bloody interesting town, that one. This looks like it is too. How's that, man? Over 500 children and innumerable adults. Crazy. That's full on. Could not even imagine being out here. They ate birds and stolen sheep. The drinking water came from a sheep paddock. Like, mate. No wonder there was, yeah, dysentery and all sorts going on. It's like, look at that, just off into nothing. There's like a kind of tabletop hill just over there. So I might even go check that out. I'm not sure where that is. I haven't actually looked on the map to see what the go is. Just pulled up and yeah, got set up and got firewood and had lunch, and yeah, just thought I'd get out the van while Abby's working. So I'll do some more research into actually what's around and what I'm actually going to photograph. Don't have to worry about power anymore, which is so good. Like where we were in Bright was we weren't seeing the sun, like, because we were in Buckland Valley, or we were staying at that free camp that's like what, Freeburg or Germantown. I don't know which one it's actually in, but they like valleys, so the sun we weren't seeing until like it got to a point where it was like 10 o'clock till 4 o'clock. So we're only getting like 6 hours of sun, and if clouds came over at any point during then yeah, goodbye solar. Whereas today, the Blue Eddy was fully charged within like 2 hours because we were just in the sun constantly. I'm almost back at the van. I'll get the drone up and see if I can get some beautiful stuff. I'm really loving this light that's coming through these clouds. Look at this. Kayak, mate. Lovely. If it was in better condition, I'd bloody take it with me. Wouldn't mind a little kayak. I don't even have a stand-up paddleboard. That is on the list once we actually get back to the coast. Alright, game plan for today is I'm going to go to the Paroo Darling National Park. Abby's just doing some work for the day, so yeah, I'm gonna leave the beast with her and yeah, go explore this national park, see what we can do. The sun is absolutely beaming. It feels so good to be warm again. T-shirt and shorts. Oh man, I actually put sun cream on too. Feels like ages since I've had to do that, so let's get into it. Man, there's it's like a horse, like I don't know what type of horse. Is it like a Shetland pony or something maybe? And these two sheep just like they're cruising together, like a little convoy. How is it? What do you reckon they're doing? Off to the pub? Couple of beers, lads. Let's go. I reckon there's a lake out here. Peery Lake. Go see if we can peer into it, eh? I actually can't believe this lake. We're right out there in the middle of nowhere. It looks absolutely beautiful. This would have been cool to, yeah, maybe bring like a stand-up paddleboard, go for a cruise around. I should have just grabbed that kayak that was back at camp. I don't have a paddle though, so there's even like a little island out there. Looks awesome. Should be some nice bird life out here. I can already see like quite a few different species. It's so dead still. Can already see potential subject. There's these looks like fence posts going out into the water. I always love that. I might even do a black and white. I haven't been doing any black and whites recently. I'm not sure why. I absolutely love black and white, especially on days like today. It's just asking for it. Oh man, this is amazing. Look at this, birds just flying around everywhere. I've kind of sorted out my tripod issue for now, so I'm using like an old one that I had from years ago when I first started photography, and used to just have like the old Canon EOS M50, which was a mad little camera, but it used to be alright on this, and that was like, yeah, pretty much my first tripod. So I've been just using it for like, yeah, the action cam and like lights and stuff. But this camera, especially with this lens, is so heavy that it's like, yeah, it falls over. If I just was to touch that now, it would just fall. So I don't know how it's gonna go for like a long exposure. Tried like a few different shots. I'm not really happy with any of them. So I just swapped out for the 100 to 400, and I think I'm way happier with these because I can actually just reach out further and get some of these like fence posts without any of the foreground. It looks better when it's just the water and it's like kind of reflected, like each post is reflected in the water. Yeah, I think it's going to be a better shot actually with this. So I'm glad that I swapped over. And then there's actually probably some more shots that I'll be reaching out and snapping with this bad boy. Loving this area. The colours, the water, the bird life. It's absolutely amazing out here. Like, look at this country. And there's no one here. Absolutely love it. Oh man, what's that? Because over here just looks lush. Like, how's the greenery? I mean, it certainly doesn't feel like I'm like way out in the outback. It kind of reminds me of like the Murray River area, like especially in SA. Looks very similar. But yeah, I'm certainly nowhere near there. It's amazing being out on your own, like in the middle of nowhere, and you're like the only one out here. There's something about it. It's just so good. I love a good lone tree. Just like that island is cool. Majestic Princess Paroo. Tokens that you can see up to 50,000 water birds here in a day. That's wild. What a spot, Peery Lake. We had a good pier in. This Paroo Darling National Park is 220,000 hectares. That's just a small one. I think I'm going to head back to the van because it's like 3 o'clock. So I'll probably just see you back in the van. Absolutely stoked with that. I think I'll head back to the van, get some coffee on the go, just do a bit of a tidy up, and then yeah, we're going to go actually into White Cliffs today. So we'll probably get going early. We're going to do, there's like a heritage walk you can do in there that's like 4K and it goes around the town, and you learn all about the town. So we'll do that, and yeah, maybe do like a dugout tour, and probably hit the pub too. So yeah, hopefully I can I don't know, capture some of that. I don't know if I'll do all of that. Maybe just bits and pieces. See how I feel. See how it looks as well. Yeah, let's get into it. Made it to the pub. We've done a little walk around town, but yeah, I don't know, it was not really worth filming, at least not for me. But this pub is out of control. The mural is bloody amazing, and yeah, inside's cool as. So, and I did say I wanted to do little showcases for Outback pubs, so I reckon I'll stick with that, and we'll do one in every town. We just did the White House dugout tour with just a small group of people, a small group of grey nomads. We are in with the grey nomads here, and it was bloody awesome, eh? It was definitely worth doing. I reckon if you're coming to White Cliffs, like, go there 100%. The bloke who owns it, Lindsay, who does the tour, or that's who he did it for us. His stories are just wicked. Like, the artwork in there is amazing, which is done by his wife, but yeah, I would recommend it 100%. I was thinking of maybe filming, but I reckon nah, you just got to come and see it for yourself. See, this one's under lock and key because it's got the goods in there. We're certainly not allowed in that one.
No.
Alright, we're coming for this little tour in the dugout. It's like a dugout motel. You can stay in here too. We've just come for a beer and just a little look around. I thought, yeah, I'll take you for a little tour in here. Had a big chat with the French backpackers that are working here. Over here.
Oh, so many old bottles.
Yeah, we got started talking to the locals out the front. It was good though, just having a drink and having a chat. Almost missed our little tour opportunity.
What time was it supposed to finish?
I think it said it was 5, eh?
Do you reckon that's for a fire?
How are these geezers? This keeps going, it's massive. Big old table and chairs.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they?
It's actually mad in here. There's so much space. Oh, look at it.
Mm.
It's actually huge. How's the rooms, man? This room's bigger than our caravan. Like, look at this hallway. The thing is absolutely massive. And there's so many rooms. The rooms are killer. Look at that. Looks like West Group. It's actually freezing in this part.
Yeah.
The other part was like
Chilly.
nice as. And the
I guess I have a fire going in there.
the bloke at the start was like, oh, stays like 20 degrees in winter. I was thinking, well, that's warmer than it is outside. And I don't reckon, because that was freezing. I am in the old Japanese safety boots though, so probably doesn't help.
Is that what all the holes are?
Yeah. There's the car. Actually is a pretty good view from up here. He was like, oh, you get a view of the town. I was thinking, well, I got the drone, I've already had an amazing view of the town. But yeah, each one of these is where those holes come out.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome, especially because it's a pub, motel, and like from the top here, you wouldn't even know that it's a pub. Actually, even from down there, you don't even know.
Oh, it's so cool that it's just that sharp straight down.
What's in there? Oh, here we go, finally. This is more like it. Like the master suite. How's the colour on these ones? It's awesome. We've been to like the Cooper Pedy ones before. Even stayed in the underground Cooper Pedy one and in the underground campground. But never had walked through ones like this big.
Lost.
No, I know exactly where we are. I'll show you. Look. This is the whole area that he was saying is been renovated. He said just don't go in the doors that are closed. So look, go this way.
What's supposed to be here? No. Very cool.
See?
Exit. Like
Way
out.
out.
This way.
all packed up, leaving White Cliffs and making our way north towards Toowoomba and Cameron's Corner. Let's roll.